Hello everybody, welcome to another tutorial, and today we are going to learn how we can use the 1 minute time frame to trade the Bitcoin USD. For this strategy, we'll focus on three things. First of all is the momentum. We have to avoid trading in ranges. The second thing is the key levels, either the buy side levels or the sell side levels. And the third one is the candlestick behavior. When you look at the one time frame chart, it is noticeable that there's some gaps that you can see them. That means there's a high volatility, and the volume traded in these periods, it's a very high volume, which is traded in very short periods. So it should not make you to feel strange about trading this pair. It is best to trade this pair in the London and New York sessions. For the London session and the New York session, it starts at 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., which is the Greenwich Meridian time. But for the East African time, it's from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m., midnight. But the best time to trade is when there's an overlap between the London and New York time, which is from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Greenwich Meridian time, which corresponds to 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. East African time. In between here, we have the highest volume, the momentum is clear, the key levels will be seen, and the candlestick behavior will be noticeable. Now, jumping right into how the strategy works, I'll start first of all with the buy trade. There are three things that you should mark. All this should be done in the 1 minute time frame. Okay, you need first of all to mark the previous session high and low. That's why I told you need to know the sessions, the London and New York sessions. So you need to mark the previous high and the previous low. After that, you need to have the 1 minute structure. You look for the change of characters, either a bullish change of character or a bearish change of character, and then after that you look for the volume spikes. So the entry criteria that we're going to use right here, first of all, we have to see, like, for instance, this trade. The prices were moving in a downtrend and then creating some high lows, high highs, okay? And then after that, we noticed like there is a certain change of character right here, which is a bullish change of character, all right? In this section, we see like the previous high was taken out, and then after the previous high was taken out, the prices, they started to retrace and they started to retest again a certain zone, which was below down here. In this point now, we have to check for the PD arrays. If you haven't learned about the PD arrays, click the link that is shown just above in the right corner. You'll learn more about the PD arrays and the entry criteria. Okay, in this section, you can use the PD arrays, which are the OTE, discount premium, and any other PD array that you will have. And then after that, we'll have to enter into a trade after seeing the rejection. And the rejection part, we talk about the long wicks, and we talk about the prices starting to push up. You have to put your stop losses just right below the previous point, and then your take profit should be a little bit around this section here. For the sell trade, it will be the opposite of the buy trade. We expect the price to break a key level, which is the previous low, creating touching the supply zone, and then a bearish change of character will be formed, and then the price will expect it to retrace back and retest the broken level. And right here we use the PD arrays, which are the OTE and the discount and premium levels, and our entry will be as soon as we see the prices showing a rejection. Now let's look at a live example which I took in the London session. It was a buy trade. We see like the prices were moving in a very good downtrend, making lower lows and lower highs. And then after that, we see like there was a certain order flow shift which was seen around this section here. After that, it is giving me a confirmation that right now the prices will retest and get back to the section where there was a supply zone of the previous trade, which for now will be our demand zone, which will be right in this section here. And then after seeing this, it's a very good point for me to look for the PD arrays. And for the PD arrays, I'll just use the discount premium and the OTE. We see like the discount premium is in a very good section to buy. You know, we always buy when the prices are in the discount zone. The second PD array to check is the OTE. We buy when the prices have reached in the zone of the 70.5% and the 79%, which is around here. These are two confirmations for me to enter my buy trade. And also you can see, like we talked of the volume spikes. We see like the volume have started spiking, going into an upper side. This is a very good point for me to enter. In this area, I will put my entry to buy, and my stops will be around the previous zone where there was the lows. The first take profit will be around the zone where we had the change of character. The second take profit will be around this area here where we see another demand or supply zone. And the third take profit will be around this section here, giving us a very good 7.08 RR using this strategy. If you have learned something, please don't forget to leave a subscribe button, give a like, comment, and share this video with others so that they can learn more, just like you did. Thank you, and let's meet in another tutorial.